When I started, I was scared to death. I mean, to imagine I'd be here in front of 20,000 people in the MGM speaking to you is crazy. But, you know, when I got started, I was afraid to say hello to people. You know, and sometimes we got to start there. When we start this exposure process and talking to people about this business, you know, sometimes people, it is just hard to say hello. And I remember, matter of fact, when me and my brother, my twin brother, were in chiropractic school, and we're walking around, and we used to have these audio tapes. And so I used to get these audio tapes, and we would look for somebody that's walking the opposite way on campus. And when they're walking the opposite way, right when they pass by, and we would look for somebody who has a backpack and carrying lots of stuff. And so right when they're walking by, I've got the audio tape right here in my hand. Okay, so when they walk by, they don't see it, and then I flip it out. And I make sure it lands flat so it smacks on the ground. It makes a lot of noise. So I keep walking. I was like, oh, you dropped something. They're like, no, it was you. No, it was you. I saw it drop out of your backpack. And I walk off. And they bend down and pick it up. I'm like, he got it. That's awesome. Now, some of y'all are like, that's good. Man, folks, that's less effective. But, you know, a body in motion tends to stay in motion. And so you got to start somewhere. And so I started there, started to get a little more comfortable in my exposure process. And then I was able to actually talk to people, create some interest, make a third-party exposure with a tool, and pique somebody's interest. And so as I made that third-party exposure with a DVD or a website or whatever it was, then I would simply follow up. Okay? Now, as I follow up with them, I want to do a three-way phone call if they're interested with an expert. Okay? Once I do a three-way phone call, then the expert is going to help me invite that person to a live event. And so once they get to the live event, we know most people who go through that exposure process, they're in. I mean, majority of the people are in the business, and they're going to sign up. Then we get them trained, and we repeat that process. Now, folks, you know, when we get started, a lot of people know about the exposure process. You know, they know of it, but they don't know it. And there's a difference. So here it is. You simply make a post. Hey, are you open to making extra income? They say, yeah. I would say, oh, great. Listen, hey, check out this DVD. They have to watch the DVD. They say, hey, did you get a chance to watch that DVD? Yeah. What'd you like best? That's the money question, by the way. And they say, oh, the money sounds incredible. Oh, yeah, great. Hey, listen, you know, how do they pay out that kind of money? They say, well, great question. Let me introduce you to a person I'm working with. You do a three-way phone call. They take it from there and say, hey, what'd you like best? They say, oh, it sounds like a great opportunity. Wonderful. They tell their story, validate the information. They invite them to a live event. They come to the live event. They see the opportunity. You ask them again, hey, what did you like best? And they say, hey, this sounds great. I'm ready to get started. So then they sign up. Then you get them trained. Folks, that is the exposure process. I didn't even have to say the name of the company, folks. I didn't know the 5 titles of the membership, folks. I didn't know how we got paid, but I knew a simple system that can duplicate with everyone. Now,